Are you constantly making new plans? Do you get pumped up thinking this time you will stick to it? Are you reading books, following routines, watching videos, listening to podcasts? But just a few days later, you find yourself back in the same place again. You have done the affirmations, you have done the courses, you even took action. But deep down, you know that something is just not clicking. You try harder, you learn more, you keep showing up, but you feel like you are fighting the same damn battle. Even when you win in one area, something else crashes. You have money, but your health is gone. You have health, but your relationships are a mess. And if you have both, somehow you are not at peace. You still don't feel free. Why does this happen? Because nobody told you about one thing that 99% of people don't understand. But the elite, the ones who quietly build empires and transform themselves, they know this. And they use it without talking about it. This is the one thing that shapes all your behavior, decisions, and results. The one thing is your identity. If you don't shift this, you will keep playing a game that looks productive but gives you no results. And the worst part is, at the end of your life, when nothing has worked the way you imagined, you will call it fate, kismat, luck. But the truth is, you never shifted what was running you. But today, all that is going to change for good. I will give you the exact technique that can help you shift your identity at the subconscious level. I call this technique the empowered self activation, and I am going to teach it to you at the end of the video. Make sure you don't miss it. An empowered you, what does it mean? It means an identity that you give to yourself where you know that you have the power to do, to learn, to accomplish anything. That is the shift that we are looking at. You may be accomplished, you may be in a certain area. What about other areas? So we are going to look at identity from a very different angle today that is pervasive and that helps you attain the desired life that you always dreamed of. And those who are new here, my name is Dr. MD Ahmed. There was a time I was depressed, anxious, addicted. I was broke, angry, frustrated, confused, selling pants pieces on the footpath just to survive. I had no fancy background, no backup, no hope. But somewhere deep inside, I knew I wasn't meant to live and die this way. I started seeking answers outside the traditional system. I broke away from the old rules and I found something I now call alternative education. Real knowledge, the kind of stuff that actually transforms you. And today, I am a Guinness World Record holder in super memory. I have helped people in over 248 cities across 4 continents. I'm financially secure and I teach others how to create real change. Not because I'm special, but because I learned how to shift my identity. That's what this video is about, and I'm going to tell you what identity shifting is. I'm going to help you experience it live in some time. Let's first understand what identity really is. The word identity comes from the Latin word identitas, which means sameness or repeated being. In simple words, your identity is just a loop of thoughts and behaviors you repeat based on what you believe is true about you. I'm not good with money. I can't do business. I'm not good at maths. These are not facts. These are repeated stories based on old experiences, and these become your identity. And it is just not the stories from where these identities take shape. There are three major sources. One, your past experiences, especially negative ones. The brain has this thing called negative bias. It remembers what went wrong more than what went right. So if you failed a few times, your brain builds the identity I am a failure. Even if you had success somewhere else, it ignores it. So your past experiences give you that identity. And two, people around you, parents, teachers, society, they say things like, we were not business people, stay safe, don't take risks, we are working class. And that we becomes I. And then even when you grow up and see the world has changed, deep inside that old programming holds you back. Three, ancestral memory, epigenetics. Your DNA can carry emotional memories from generations. You may be carrying fear, scarcity, or smallness that isn't even yours. But the good news today is science proves that your thoughts can influence your biology. You can literally change the way your brain is wired. So please understand this. You are not stuck, you are just running a pattern. And the word shift, identity shifting, right? So the word shift comes from Old English, siftan. I hope I didn't butcher the pronunciation. Siftan, which means to move, to rearrange, to realign. So identity shifting means gently but powerfully realigning your internal reference point, that is, who you believe you are. So you stop repeating the same stuck patterns and start acting from a new space. Before we begin the process, I want to tell you this. If you are feeling something right now, if this is making sense to you, like this is what you have been missing, I want you to check out Foundation X. That's where we go deep into breaking old programming, developing real world skills, building confidence, rewiring habits, and becoming the version of you that's been buried inside. I built Foundation X for people who want to take charge, not just feel better temporarily. Check the link in the description. It's open for a limited time. Now, let's begin the shift. This is the technique I created. As I said, it is called empowered self activation. This technique will also help you remember who you really are and strengthen your identity at its core. We are going to target the first source from where your identity is derived. Remember this? Right? What is this? This is your personal experience. And when we work on your personal experiences, and when you practice this regularly, it will have a positive impact on your childhood programming, right? And it's also going to help you with your ancestral programming. So if you are ready, let's begin. Find a comfortable place, take a deep breath in, and slowly breathe out. All right, maybe it was too quick. So I'm going to give you some time. Go find yourself a safe and comfortable place, and then we do this exercise. Be quick, find it. So if you are ready, let's begin. Take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Allow yourself to settle. And today I want you to understand that the technique that you are experiencing now is also based on creative visualization and hypnotherapy. And these approaches are scientifically proven to bring about the transformation that you are seeking. And thanks to the neuroplasticity feature of the human brain that allows you to change. And these techniques only accelerate the process of change. And these techniques, be it hypnotherapy or creative visualization, are used by athletes and big time achievers. And I feel that it shouldn't be restricted only to these people. People like you and me should also have access to such techniques. So take a deep breath in again and slowly breathe out. Allow yourself to settle. Close your eyes or gently soften your gaze if it is safe to do so. Do not operate machinery or drive while experiencing this exercise. Now, bring to mind one area of life where you have been feeling stuck despite your best efforts. Say silently in your mind, in this area, I often feel like I am not enough. Observe that version of you. See this part of you from a distance, as if you are watching someone else. Notice how this version walks, talks, and thinks. Notice how it feels. Gently label this version weak identity. This version was shaped by past conditioning, not by truth. This is not who you are. It is just who you were told to be. Now, pause. Let's shift. You are going to relive 3 moments from your life, times when you showed strength, courage, resilience, or simply didn't give up. These moments can be big or small. They could have happened yesterday or years ago in your childhood. Let them rise naturally from your memory. Now, bring to mind the first empowering moment in your life. A time when you surprised yourself, overcame odds, or gave your absolute best. See that moment clearly. Feel yourself back inside that experience. What did you see around you? What colors are present? What kind of space are you in? Listen, and listen closely. What sounds filled that moment? Was it your breath? The echo of footsteps? Laughter, maybe. Maybe it was a moment of silence. Feel everything you felt back then. Let that energy come alive. Where in your body do you feel it the most? Maybe in your chest, your spine, your hands, your stomach. Let the energy build inside you. Now, give that feeling a color, any color that represents it. Imagine this energy forming the shape of a vertical glowing card. This card represents the first expression of your ideal self, your empowered self. Let this energy card float slightly above you to your top left side. Let the light from the ideal self radiate gently. Let it vibrate within you. Now, bring to mind second moment. In life, when you felt proud, alive, or unstoppable, step into that moment. Be there, not just as a memory, but as an experience. What did you see around you? What was there? What was the lighting, the atmosphere, the movement? What did you hear? Your own voice? Applause? Encouragement? Silence before a breakthrough? What emotions were running through your system? Now, where do you feel this emotion in your body? Let it grow. Now, give this version of the ideal self a color, whatever tone feels right. Watch that color expand and take the shape of a second glowing card. The second card carries a different but equally powerful expression of your empowered self. Let the second card float and gently align itself above the first card. Let the energy of the two expressions of your ideal self blend, strengthening each other. Now, bring up a third powerful moment, another expression of inner strength, determination, or grace. Step into it fully. Let yourself live it again. Again, live it. See what you saw. Hear what you heard. Feel what you felt. Let the memory become sensation. Let the emotion become movement. Now, name the dominant feeling. Perhaps confidence, maybe freedom, maybe a quiet inner fire. Now, give this feeling a color. Let this final form of the empowered self become a third glowing card. Watch this card move gently into alignment with the first two. You have all your experiences stacked up. All three cards now represent the essence of your ideal self, your most powerful version. You may begin to notice something. Perhaps the moments you just relived don't come from the same area of life where you have been feeling stuck. Maybe the moment of weakness was in a business meeting, but one of your strongest memories came from childhood. Playing a game, standing up for yourself, doing something simple but extraordinary. And that's okay, because what matters is not the content of these experiences, but the essence, the structure, the energy. What you are activating right now is not about being good at one thing. You are reconnecting with the core energy that made those moments possible. The energy of presence, of giving your all, of surprising yourself, of rising above. This is the signature energy of your empowered self. And now, let this truth sink into your system. This essence is transferable to any area of your life. It is yours. This isn't about pretending to be strong where you once felt weak. This is about remembering that your empowered self already exists, and you are bringing that essence to the areas that need it most. Now, feel the three glowing cards representing your empowered self merging into one holographic field, a radiant vortex of identity. This is your ideal self, alive, vibrant, whole. Let this version begin to pulse. At the count of three, allow this empowered self to enter your body completely. 1, 2, and 3. Let the light of the ideal self enter your chest, your spine, your arms, your entire being. Let it swirl through your breath, your cells, your heartbeat. Let the vibration of this identity rise. This is not imagination. This is memory. This is truth. Now, gently press your thumb and forefinger together. This is your anchor. This is your physical link to your empowered self. Say it silently in your mind. I am capable. I am worthy. I can develop the skills to grow. Each time you activate this anchor, that is, each time you press your forefinger and your thumb together, you access this state. And when you do that, your subconscious will reconnect you with your empowered self faster and deeper each time. Now, bring this empowered self into the situation where you once felt stuck. Walk into that space again, but this time with your ideal self, with your empowered self leading the way. How does this version of you move? Calm, clear, certain. How does this version speak? With strength, with certainty, with truth. How does it feel to face challenges with this energy? You are not hiding. You are not hoping. You are creating. See yourself adapting, learning, growing. See yourself applying new strategies. Watch yourself building skills, attracting allies, taking action. Even if you don't know every step ahead, trust that the path will rise to meet you. Your mind is already making new connections. Your body is already remembering how to carry this energy. The shift has already begun. You are not becoming someone else. You are activating what's already within you. This is not a surface level change. This is an identity shift. You are operating from your ideal self. And from here, the results you desire will begin to unfold. Now, take a deep breath. Wiggle your fingers. Move your shoulders. And when you are ready, open your eyes and welcome back. You have just reconnected with your empowered self. And the more you return to this identity, the more it becomes your new normal. If something shifted, tell me in the comments. Let me know what you saw, what you felt. This is the moment that can change everything. If this video helped you, hit like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel. A lot of thought, real work, and lived experience goes into making videos like this. What you see here is not content. It's years of truth, tools, and transformation condensed into minutes. Your support helps it reach the people who need it most. Also, the free tools and the resources are in the description. Go access them while they are still there. And remember, don't just watch this once, repeat this practice often, because repetition is what changes identity. And check out my FoundationX program. All the links are in the description. I'll see you in the next one. This is Dr. MD Ahmed. Take charge.